It's time for another Out of Bounds Rewind with Bo Bounds on ESPN 105.9, The Zone.
You've been under amazing coaches, including Pitino and Jerry Sloan. I mean, Hall of Famers. What is it about Jans that impresses you the most, Scott?
Well, I think when you're in this business, it's all about relationships, and you want to put yourself in position to have relationships with great people, great coaches. And, I've been a head coach before, and I felt like I was always a pretty good I did a pretty good job on the offensive end of the floor. And I'll be honest with you, one of the big reasons why I wanted to be involved here was learn from Jans and his defensive mentality and what he, does going into it. And for me, from that standpoint, it's just been phenomenal. I've learned so much. I mean, I remember it was funny. I walked in and I'm 2 days into practice and we play a style that's different than almost everybody. There's 7 or 8 teams that play similar, but in the country, but there's nobody I think that plays exactly like us. And 2 days in, I'm I was a pressing guy, and kind of what we do in the half court is pressing in the half court. You're forcing people to traps and things like that, and rotate. And I'm why did I never think of this? This is genius. Why did I ever think of this? Because pressing, you got to cover 94 feet. In the half court, you got to cover half that. And with the athletes and stuff that we have, it's been very successful for us. I think we're 7th in the country in turnover percentage on that end of the floor. And for a guy who used to like to try to turn people over in the full court, it makes just so much more sense to what we do. And so I've learned a lot from him. I think it's one of those things, having been a head coach, I think we bounce things off of each other, and he as the head coach, it's your job to take ideas and run with them, or say maybe not right now, but maybe later, or
Sure.
No, I don't like that. So my job is just keep trying to bounce ideas off of him, and it's his job to make the final call. And I think he's done a really good job of that. I think one of the most impressive things that I've seen from him is keeping this team moving forward when we were struggling.
Right.
We could, to get to this 5-game, winning streak, we had to fight through a 8 out of 9, the bad way. So a lot of teams collapsed during that, and he kept this team fighting and motivated, and that's a testament to him, and it's a testament to them as well as far as the players. But just been a great experience for me.
He is Scott Padgett, played at Kentucky, 8-year NBA vet. On Chris Jans' staff. They've got a 5-game winning streak, and they host Kentucky tomorrow night.
Don't miss one moment of the Out of Bounds Show with Bo Bounds. Weekdays, 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. on ESPN 105.9, The Zone.